Good morning student. We will continue our chapter data handling. Now today we will discuss one example of the pictograph. One question from your book, that is question number 2 of 16A exercise. See here what is given to you. The pictograph shows how much pocket money 6 pupils get each week. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pupils get each week. Means हर every week किस pupil किस student को we can say कितना pocket money मिलता है. Rather this symbol represent ₹5. ये एक सिंबल किसको रिप्रेजेंट करता है? ₹5 को. There are given to you in the pictures. Now start to solve question. See question. Without counting, tell who gets the least pocket money each week. इनमें से ये बताना है who get the least, सबसे कम पॉकेट मनी किसको मिलती है विदाउट काउंटिंग. हमें काउंट नहीं करना है. Then see how we can decide कि जिस नाम के आगे सबसे कम सिंबल होंगे that one student or pupil we can say least pocket money have. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 symbols are here. Here more than 5, here more than 5, here 6, here also 6. It means we can say Radha has least pocket money each week. Means Radha को सबसे कम pocket money मिलती है according to this pictograph. Now see the second question. How much money did they get together? कितना मनी है इन सबको मिलाकर. तो there is no need to do like this, that 5 plus 5 10 plus 5 15. We can count number of coins because each coin represent ₹5. Then in the last we will do multiply by 5. How many coins? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 27 28 29 30 31 32 33 34. It means in pictograph there are total 34 coins. So how much money? 34 multiplied by 5, that is equal to 5 4s are 20, 5 3s are 15 or 2 17. So total 170 rupees they all get together. Or you can count like this also. Total how many? 5 coin. 3 3 6 to 8 coin. 3 3 6 3 9 coin. 6 6 6 plus 6 12, 12 plus 8 20, 29 30 34. Total how many coins? 34. It means what is the amount of money? Each coin represent ₹5. Then 34 multiplied by 5, that is ₹170. Now see the third question. Who gets exactly ₹45? किसके पास exactly 45 rupees है? जिसके पास 9 coins होंगे उसके पास exactly 5 rupees होंगे. Who have the 9 coins? That is John. Then what is the answer of this question? John. How much money did Nirmala get? Nirmala को कितनी मनी मिली है? तो Nirmala has how many coins? 6. And each coin represent 5 rupees. It means 6 multiplied by 5 is equal to 30. So Nirmala got ₹30. Sorry. This type we will get the information from the pictograph. Okay. Now we will proceed for the bar graph. I already said that pictograph is very time consuming and space consuming also. So we will organize the data in one another way, that is called bar graph. Bar means what? It means in the graph we will use the rectangular bar like this. of any width you can take. Length depends on the information. Length of the bar depend on the information, and width you can take any. And graph means, in the graph basically we have two lines, one is horizontally and another is vertically. This one is horizontal line and this one is vertical line, intersect each other at one point. This is called origin. Horizontal line is called x-axis and vertical line is called y-axis. We will make the rectangular bar on it of any width, but what is the important thing in it? Whenever you draw a rectangular bar, this bar graph you can make easily on your graph paper. Then you can understand properly. See here, suppose I make this one graph. This shows there are 4 student marks I show on the bar graph. There is a table for name of student and marks. Rohan, Ravi, Rahul, Rohitash. Rohan has 30 marks, 25 marks, 40, 50. See, this one table is given to you and you want to make the bar graph. For making the bar graph, firstly see, bar means we will use the rectangular bars. We will use the rectangular boxes of the same width, but length vary according to the information. Now see, in this bar graph, horizontal line is called x-axis, vertical line is called y-axis. They both intersect each other at origin. On one of the axis, any axis may be x-axis or may be y-axis. किसी भी एक एक्सिस पर हमें name of students, we will show name of student. On the second axis, we will show the marks of the student. It means numbers. See here, in this table, one more important thing is what? Whenever you make this graph, you can take any width of the rectangular bar. ये width कुछ भी हो सकती है. But when you decide once that rectangular width should be this one, then for the every figure this should be equal. This one space for the every rectangular bar should be the same. जो ये width of rectangular bar है for every student should be same. And the spacing between two rectangles, this one spacing also should be same. So you will draw this graph on the graph paper. So two more things. Firstly, how to make the bar graph? Firstly, we make the horizontal axis, that is called x-axis, vertical, that is called y-axis. They both intersect each other at origin. This one information you can show on the x-axis or maybe you can show on the y-axis also. In the other example, we will do on the y-axis. And if this one thinks, this one information I am showing on x-axis, then I show here properly that what I am representing on the x-axis, that is name of student. What I am representing on the y-axis, that is marks. So I take this one gap also should be the same. Origin say there are two lines, one large box have, if you see properly on the graph, there are 10 lines. It means each line, each small line represent how many marks. How to decide it? कैसे हम इसको decide करेंगे? This total gap I take 10 and this all lines also I have 10. So what I will do? 10 by 10 is equal to 1. It means each small line show 1 marks. Each small line show 1 marks. Now see, for the scale, this is called the scale. We can say 1 unit is equal to 10 centimeter or 1 large box is equal to 10 unit or 10 centimeter. It means ये complete box represent कर रहा है 10 centimeter or you can write down here 10 marks. ये complete large box 10 marks को represent कर रहा है. One small box representing 1 mark. Now see how many number of lines I will take for the each given data decided. Rohan get 30 marks. I take this one box, Rohan get 30 marks. Each line show 1 marks, 30 divided by 1, it means total 30 lines I will take. So count from 0, 30 lines, 10, 20, 30. So I show here Rohan 30 marks. Ravi 25 by 1 is equal to 25. Then I start to count this then 25 lines. Then Ravi length of this rectangular bar till 25. Similarly, Rahul 40 and Rohitash 50. Suppose here marks are like this, and I take this large box to 5 difference. I show the same distance between this. Now see, I want to show 10. Before this see, there are how many lines in between 0 to 5. I am taking this complete one large box. I am showing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and this one 10th line. 0 to 5. It means what is the scale for it? 5, 5, 10. I am showing one large box is equal to 5 and this is divided into 10 parts. It means each line shows half, that is half marks. Each line shows half marks. Now see, half marks or we can say 0.5 marks. See here now, 10 I want to represent. For the 10, how many number of lines I will count? I write down like this, 10 divided by 0.5, then it becomes 20. It means 20 lines. for representing this 10 marks, I have to take how many lines? 20. Now count from it. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. It means for representing this 10, I take till here rectangular bar. Rohan, rectangular bar is this. 18 को रिप्रेजेंट करने के लिए 0 से कितनी लाइन काउंट करनी होगी? हाउ वी कैन राइट डाउन? 18 डिवाइड बाय 0.5, 5 to the 10, that is 36 लाइन. 18 को काउंट करने के लिए हमें कितनी लाइन्स चाहिए? 36 लाइन्स. सो फ्रॉम हियर 10, 20, 30, 10 लाइन्स है यहाँ. 10 lines, 20 lines, 30 lines. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. It means till this line I draw for the Ravi rectangular bar. इस 20 को रिप्रेजेंट करने के लिए how many lines we need? 20 divided by 0.5. That is 40 lines. So 10, 20, 30, 40. It means till here. (22) lines के लिए 22 divided by 0.5. 5 to the 10, 44. So I take 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 more lines. Like this we will show our bar graph. See again what is the procedure to make the bar graph. Bar graph को represent करने के लिए one information we will represent on the x axis and another information we will represent on the y axis. जो information about the numbers है, कोई भी नंबर कोई भी डाटा यहाँ नंबर्स में दे रखा है तो उसको रिप्रेजेंट करने के लिए हमें क्या करना होगा? वी हैव टू टेक सम स्केल. हमें उस ग्राफ में जो बॉक्सेस है उस ईच बॉक्स से ईच लाइन की वैल्यू क्या है हमारे लिए वो कैलकुलेट करनी होगी. एवरी टाइम वी कांट टेक एज अ वन कि ईच लाइन रिप्रेजेंटिंग वन यूनिट. हमेशा हम ये नहीं ले सकते हैं बिकॉज समटाइम्स डाटा इज मोर हैज मोर वैल्यू is in 100, 200, 500, 700 in millions like this. Then it means we have to decide that each small line representing how much. So we can decide, see here 10, 18, 20, 22. Firstly you decide your gap easily which you can take. I decide here that I will take the gap of 5, 5. So I take what? Small. Each large box, ये क्या है? There is a graph. In this graph there are 10 horizontal lines and 10 vertical lines like this. So this one square box, in one square box there is a large square box, there is a gap of 10 lines. So each line representing how much, how we will decide. Firstly see how much gap you will take. We are taking that these 10 lines, I am taking this gap is 5 marks कि ये पूरा गैप जो है 5 मार्क्स का है. देन आफ्टर वी विल डिसाइड दैट ईच लाइन रिप्रेजेंटिंग हाउ मेनी मार्क्स. यहाँ मार्क्स की बात कर रहे हैं सो दैट्स व्हाई वी विल डिसाइड दैट ईच लाइन हाउ मेनी मार्क्स शो. सो सी हियर व्हाट आई विल डू फॉर इट. 5 मार्क्स हमने डिसाइड किए हैं कि वो कंप्लीट बॉक्स रिप्रेजेंट कर रहा है 5 मार्क्स को, लेकिन उस 5 मार्क्स को कितनी लाइन्स में डिवाइड किया गया है? 10 लाइन्स में डिवाइड किया गया है. तो each line shows the value of 1/2, it means half marks, that is equal to 0.5 marks. Now how to decide that how many lines we will include for each values? 10. तो what we will do, जो भी तुम्हें वैल्यू दी गई है उसमें जो लार्ज स्मॉल स्केल है, दिस इज कॉल्ड स्मॉल स्केल. ये जो स्मॉल स्केल है 0.5 उससे डिवाइड कर दो, देन यू विल गेट नंबर ऑफ डिवीजन. इट मीन्स हमें कितनी लाइन्स उसके अंदर लेनी है. दिस इज वन ऑफ द एग्जाम्पल. नाउ द सेम एग्जाम्पल You can show like this also. Firstly, in the bar graph always we take two axes. One is horizontal axis, another is vertical axis, that is called y-axis, and they are intersecting each other at point O, and this is called the origin. Now in this origin point C, on the x-axis if we want to represent our marks, what you want to represent here? Suppose here name of student, and here I want to represent marks. Doesn't matter on which axis you are representing which information, but your information should be correctly. Now Rohan, Ravi, Rahul, Ritesh, Rohitas, 4 students are here. I take this one gap, suppose in this gap I am showing Rohan, then Ravi, Rahul, and here Rohitas. See properly, I take this one width equal and leaving space, this one also equal. In this one leaving space, this one like this. Now see, we want to represent marks. Similarly here I am representing suppose 10, highest 20, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. This type 30. See here, Rohan has 10 marks. 10 we can easily find out in this. It means our graph like this. Rectangular width should be same. Spacing between rectangular bars also should be same. Next, Ravi 18. For the 18, similar see, there are 10. Total gap of this 10. And this divided into 10 parts, it means each small line show 1 mark. It means we can say small scale is equal to 1 unit. So 18, it means 18 divided by 1 is equal to 18. It means 0 से हमें कितनी लाइन्स काउंट करनी है ताकि हमें रवि के मार्क्स मिल जाए? 18 लाइन्स, 0, then 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So this one 18. Rahul show 20. 20 is there. 20 lines I will count. Rohitas show 22. After 20 there is 21, 22. So 10, 18, 20, 22. So this type also we can show the bar graph. We can use for any information any one of the axes. Scale is very important in this, so take your scale properly. And it is depend on your practice that you can do easily your bar graph. Thank you. In other class we will discuss one more question about the bar graph. Okay student, thank you.